Hello, it's me, Malcolm J. O'Shea. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me for our next installment of I Believe in Me. Today I really want to take some time to talk about community theater and the importance of it and what it means to me as an actor who is looking to break through and get a shot as a professional actor someday. So without further ado, let's talk about community theater. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently in production. The name of the production is A Comedy Tenors. I play Max. He is a very excitable young newlywed who is getting a chance at one of his first big concerts, and he's singing with the famous Tito Morelli and UC Borling. And there's a lot of things I get to do in this show. I don't want to spoil any of it. So I won't go into too much detail. Come check us out. It's the Racine Theater Guild, up in Racine, Wisconsin. And this is a very funny play. Here I am hiding right there. And much hilarity ensues. I want to really touch on the importance of community theater and what it means to everybody, not just actors. There are tons of jobs in community theater. For example, the show I'm in, we have 8 different actors on stage at any given point in time, but there's twice as many people behind the scenes, if not more, making it all work, doing it. And we become a family. There's much camaraderie, and it's a good place for people to gather. And when I first started getting back into acting, I was at a low point in my life personally. And community theater really, in a sense, saved my life. Let me realize that there's more here. So when I volunteered at a community theater, the service that I was giving was really a service to myself. And now, I still feel like when I'm in a community production, even this one, that I'm the benefactor of the community service. And I feel that probably most people who are in a community production feel that at some point in time in the run of a show, because it's helpful. It's wonderful to be a part of something bigger than yourself that doesn't last forever. It's just a moment in time, and you get to be with these people and experience this together, and you get to learn and meet new people. You get to see new personalities. You get to discover so much about yourself. As somebody who does not have as much acting experience as I would like, every time I walk into a community production, I meet somebody with more experience, and I'm always learning something new from them. And it's making me a better actor. It's making me, remember the things I learned in school. It's also, teaching me things that, my teachers in school either neglected to show me, or maybe they didn't even know. So community theater is huge. Because of the importance of community theater and just keeping your acting tools fresh and sharp and getting more experience, not caring about exactly what gig you're getting. I'm going to give my shout out to inspirational videos on YouTube to the Linden Experience. And this is Amy Linden. She's an actress, casting director. She's done a lot. And she's very impressive and very smart. One of the things I've seen in her videos and picked up on is this idea that as an actor, you can't be picky. You don't want to be desperate, but you want to try for whatever gigs you can get. But I believe community theater counts. I think that as an actor, we have to look at theater compared to baseball. We have the educational theater, high school, college, that's the same as baseball. But in Major League Baseball, there's a draft, and then there's 3 or 4 layers of minor leagues, I believe, and then each team has a major league team. Well, if in the world of theater and acting, the major leagues are Broadway or Hollywood, getting in, a major film with a speaking role, or a TV show with major speaking role or a speaking role, for that matter, or being in Broadway, having you know, a supporting role or a decent role on Broadway. Those are the major leagues. If those are the big shots, you know, those actors doing that. In the world of theater, we have our own minor leagues too. You know, and we certainly have a AAA and a AA. And I would say, yeah, there's paid gigs, you know, commercials, extras, and all that. Those definitely fall in probably the AAA category. I mean, you're still getting paid. You're a professional actor, and you're doing it. You know, in AA, you know, you can maybe, you know, even classify some of those paid gigs in there too. But really, where I'm at right now as an actor, to be honest with myself, I'm in single A. And single A it's community theater. You know, and yeah, I'm working my way up. I'm going to be in AA sooner than later, get more and more paid gigs. As a matter of fact, some news I want to share with you, and it does come through community theater that this started. I myself joined a sketch comedy group where, you know, we do our own writing. We perform. We're performing 4 performances in April, which I'll put in more details out there about that sooner than later. But this is a paid gig in the sense that we get paid based on ticket sales. The actors get a cut in that. It's a paid gig, and it came through a community theater that I'd already done a production for. That would be Three Brothers in Waukegan. And then this new comedy group is the Masters of Sketch. So this is how it works. This is how an actor goes from being on, you know, in a community theater or nowhere where I was, working in an office or in high school or wherever you are before you start out as an actor. This is community theater is where is your next step. You know, just talked to one of my co-stars in Comedy at Tenors, speaking about how you always learn something new in community productions, and they were telling me about their job that they have, and they have a very interesting job. And I asked them, like, how do you even go about getting into that career? You know, that's a really cool job you have, you know. And they told me that their dream, when they, you know, got done with school and everything, was to become an Oscar-winning director. I'm like, well, I can relate. I wanted to become an Oscar-winning actor when I left school. And they had a friend give them some very good advice, and I really wish somebody would have done the same for me, which is you take that dream and you hold on to it, but then you boil it down to its smallest, most simple first step. And so what this friend of mine did was they just, you know, they couldn't afford film school. They couldn't afford to do, you know, the educational things that they needed to do to become this Oscar-winning director or whatever the case might be. But they weren't going to lose their dreams, so they kept, you know, hounding TV stations trying to get a job and, you know, working in their station. And eventually, I guess after like 6 months or whatever it was, I don't remember, he got a job, and that job, you know, led up to the job he's got today, which is a very cool job. But as an actor, I am starting at square one, and I recognize that. And I'm going to get more experience, and I'm going to get more of a resume, and that's why community theater is definitely essential for me to start out my career. It's the most boiled down, simple way for me to get the acting experience that I need to work my way up. The other thing I'm doing is going on to backstage and putting in applications for TV shows, movies, anything, extra work, speaking parts in student films. One of the things that Amy Linden talks a lot about, again, is getting these gigs, you know, booking the gig. Book the gig. Book the gig. Don't be picky. Get work. Get experience. And essentially that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. as an actor, you're limited to what you have to sell to your casting directors, to directors, whoever's going to make the choice to pick you and cast you. When I auditioned up in Racine Theater Guild for a comedy of tenors, I had not met a single person there that was in that audition. I'd never set foot in that building, and it's an hour drive from my house. And both myself and my wife questioned, do you really want to commute for a community production that you're not going to get paid for? Well, yes, because it's a great role. And I, just in case you guys missed it, I do want to point something out here. This is my art studio. I do a lot of painting and other art projects and things out here. Here it is. This is the newspaper. All right. Look at this, Kenosha News. Yeah, look at all these headlines. Actually, some people commented online about all the wonderful headlines here on this front page of a real newspaper, which is why I say the heck with the headlines. Hold on, let me take this out. Oh, yeah, let's take this out. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay. Yeah, so front page, real front page here. Look, this is just this was the day before we opened, and this came out, February 22nd. Fort Eyes assault suit. Bell calls out mayor for fatal shooting. False report leads to lockdown. Right here in the middle of all that mayhem, people want some joy in their world. And look, who is that in the middle? Right there. It's Malcolm in the middle. Oh no. Oh, you caught me. Yes, that's Malcolm in the middle, folks. Can't believe nobody's used that joke yet. Oh well, I did it now. Yep, and there's a typo there too. But look, the front page of a real newspaper. Community theater does matter, folks, okay? I've never been in a newspaper in my life that I can remember, at least not where you can see my face clearly. And look at this. There's all of me. All of me. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm really pumped about this. Okay, and so yeah, and this is inside the same paper. This is the Kenosha News Get Out section. Okay, and look at this. There's me. Look at me. And on the same, Natalie Portman, her movie's coming out. It was coming out the same weekend. And I think my play got bigger billing. Because this is important to the community. But how cool is that? Natalie Portman. Me on the same page. Maybe she'll direct me someday. I promise to listen. I'm a good actor. I listen to my directors. So, this is it. This is what it's all about. Community theater, getting out there, getting your name out there, getting your face out there, getting known, and also just having a good time. So, I mean, even if, you know, fortune doesn't smile my way, I'm having a hell of a good time trying, right? As always, believe in yourself. Whatever your dreams are, whatever it is that you want out of life, you can attain it. You just must simply believe. You must believe. And with that belief, you have to be willing to put your money where your mouth is and follow your dreams. Do the work, and good things will come. Trust me. If you don't believe me now, you will. And roll the farewell. So thank you for watching. May love and peace be with you. Okay? Have a beautiful day. And good luck in your journey and following your own dreams as well.